Hey everybody, Grottons On The Go. It's been a while. Quick summary. So we are on the road again / still. We traveled last year from December 2019 until May when we headed back to Maine. Kind of hunkered down for a bit, but enjoyed Maine in the summertime. And then got back on the road in November, and we've been traveling since we went back to Florida, back across the lower states, made it all the way out to California, which was one of our big goals, and currently we're in Utah. So hopefully we'll be able to give you more of an update. Like I said, the YouTube stuff for us, videos and editing, is a lot of work. So if you don't mind, just some cut and dry stuff, hopefully we'll put up some videos and we'll get some updates as to what we're doing now. In any case, we did go home, we sold our house, we got back on the road, we're traveling, we're loving it, we're not sure what's going to happen. We'll head back to Maine this summer again and see where it goes from there. But we upgraded our Jeep. We went from a 2011 Rubicon to a 2021, yay. But with that comes some new adapters, new equipment, new towing package, things like that. So we have been using the Roadmaster Falcon 2 tow package, which I appreciate, I like, and I didn't want to have to go buy a whole new system. So we wanted to stick with that. In doing so, we did have to put on a new base plate on the Jeep. On the new Jeep, needs a new base plate. So what we ended up doing, I did a lot of research. I didn't really love the look of some of the base plates that are on there. It makes your Jeep look like it's a tow vehicle, not like a Jeep. So I wanted my Jeep to look like a Jeep and not like a tow vehicle. I found Maximus 3. They make a tow loop that mounts right to your frame. It's real incognito. It looks like it's made to be on the Jeep, and it's something I really appreciate. So let me tell you a little bit about it. So ultimately, here's our Jeep, right? Here's the new Jeep. If you look down here, these are stock. This comes with your Jeep, the colored red. The D-rings, or I'm sorry, the tow loops here, made by Maximus 3, fit real slick right in there, and it makes it look from afar. It doesn't look like a tow Jeep, right? So I was real impressed with it. I did a little research, found what I wanted to, looked online, there's some great forums of what they did. You know, I've got my cable harness tied right in here to the skid plate. We've also got, you know, our emergency brake switch over there. These are not what I use for towing when we get stuck for tow straps. I do have a larger D-ring. These just happen to fit with my emergency cables for towing behind the RV. So we have those on there for now. So with these D-rings, with these mounting brackets made from Maximus 3 and the Falcon 2 tow bar, I did have to put an adapter on the end. So instead of the typical or the original, I don't know, the attachment end for the Falcon 2, which goes to the Falcon hardware, I ended up having to buy, Roadmaster makes it, it's an adapter. You basically remove the old end, you put on this new D-ring adapter kit, which they have, and it works slick. The Maximus 3 also works well with the Blue Aux system, I think. Do a little bit of research, don't take my word on it. I don't know if there's any adjustments or anything you have to do, but a lot of people I know, that's what they use. For me, like I said, we wanted to stick with the Falcon 2 system. I do have little silicone washers which actually fit inside just to take up a little bit of space. There was a little bit of play when I first towed and I didn't like it, so I don't know if that's even an 1/8 of an inch, but we've got an 1/8 of an inch silicone washer in there that really helps to take up the play. Other than that, we've really enjoyed it. I did meet another fellow on the road who had a Rubicon Recon, which I looked into those. I like the Recon quite a bit. Happy with my Jeep, but the Recon does have some other benefits, like the steel bumper. So we have the non-steel bumper. Steel bumper, you know, is just set up a little bit more rugged, but it also has some other differences. And if you look on my Jeep, what we had to do was, we did have to get in here and cut out a little bit in here, and in the base plate, like I said. The articulation is what people are worried about, is when on the tow, when you're towing and if your rig goes higher, the steel bumper comes a little bit lower. So some people were worried that it would hit or bang or mess this up. So the gentleman that I talked to, he did cut it out a little bit. I couldn't tell. He said he's never had an issue with it. And he's been towing quite a bit. We've got about, I want to say we've towed this now 10,000 miles with this new setup, and no issues. So I'm happy to keep that on there. Even when this Jeep is no longer a tow vehicle, I'm gonna have those on there. They're great for whatever. We haven't had any issues. So that's pretty much it. If you have questions, feel free to write in the comment, you know, what you might, I may be able to give you a link to some of the forums I read, some of the information. But again, it's just one of those things. For me personally, I didn't want my Jeep to look like a tow vehicle. I wanted it to look like a Jeep. These are working great, and I thought you guys might want to know. Anyway, have a great day. We'll talk soon.